channel.
What is it? You a straight lockdown? What?
Alright, here we go. This nigga said he not a YouTuber. I don't give a fuck what he said. He a YouTuber.
That jam? I know that ain't jam in here.
Nah, that ain't jam.
Oh, alright. That's baby boy. No, I know that's baby boy. So that's pretty wrong.
Oh nah, why he joined the part? Come on, baby boy. Damn, bro, let me focus. Come on, bro. That's why. Oh my god. Nah, I gotta focus, bro. Chill.
Coach, it is something not seen all that often in these parts. Playoff football in North Carolina. We've got it at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl. And we've got a classic in store between our visitors and the Carolina Panthers. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. One. 6 guys, check 6 guys. Check hot route. 3. Double up. He's coming, dog. He's checking. Crash.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
We got this. Check. Alert flare.
Draw play. Cohen. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On first down, Brooks. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Anything moves, we hit it.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Off the play fake, Mariota. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. First down, a run with Cohen. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. You bet.
Here's Mariota. Open man is Trey Burton. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. 22 yards. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
On the set. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Yeah. Go.
A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
50, plant. 50, Mike, 50. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Yep. Get it.
On second down, Muhammad. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
A good run there off right tackle. In an old school NFL football, the right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Come on, set. 90 Wolf. X3. 218 chopper. Look at me. Zipper.
This is Scarborough. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Go. Go.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Ready.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
And bring it. Check, 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 check. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Deep grip, deep grip.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Let's go.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
58's the mic. Bravo. Oh, here we go. Oh. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Stop your whining. 58's the mic, 58. Look at me. Go, go. Go.
Looking to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix with a pick. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On the draw, this is Cohen. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A nice run leaves him just inches from a first. Could they possibly be tempted to try this on fourth and about a foot? It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. He went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt, just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Let's go now.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. Here's Muhammad. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice gain.
Okay, ready? Five. Hey, 58 is a mic. Ready?
On play action, they'll throw. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes.
On the ready.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack.
Set, ready? 10 Lobo.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy.
Hey.
What you got, Heavy?
Let go.
On third down, Muhammad. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On 2nd and 9, Mariota nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Third and long here for Mariota. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
27 yards there, a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. They'll run on first down. It's Brooks, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. On play action, Mariota. That's going to be caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A Hall of Fame coach once said there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or 2. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They're going Going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
One.
This is Cohen on the toss. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The kick by Pinheiro is good. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Down. 18 Gator. Hey, orbit.
Mike 50, Mike 50. It's been a long day for you.
Yes.
Mike 50. Get that quarterback at all costs.
Greystone travel.
Fresno.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now a give right side. Muhammad finding some room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
60 or. Look at me. Zipper.
On 2nd down now, Muhammad. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Go. Let's go.
Here's Perine. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Come on, set. 50, plant. Hey, Delta.
You got it, son. Mike's 50. Check tight end. Check tight. Hey. 50.
Go.
50 to Mike. Rip right.
5.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Now.
On the carry, it's Muhammad. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Losing 9 yards there. And it also brings up fourth.
Well, it wasn't so much that it looked like the offense was threatening. They were. I mean, they had great field position, but how about the defense on that one? Huge stop on third down. It wasn't just a stop. Look at the loss of yardage, and it changes the play calling and the thought process for the offense now. Big-time play for the D, and now they have the advantage.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They go play action. Mariota. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh.
15. Check my 15. Go, go, go.
Hey.
I got it.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, Muhammad. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Pirine. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. The Panthers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now a give right side. Muhammad. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
6-6, pull it high.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 2-yard touchdown grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. The extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Crunch time, defense.
Mariota to throw it. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And an alley to run. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I was used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher. And all night long, he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge 3rd down conversion. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Check 13. Check 13.
They'll run it here with Pirine. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers have taken the lead. The point after is good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Again, it's Cohen. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. They convert on third with a gain of 22. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, it's Cohen. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They try again with Cohen. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
And it all rides on this one play, a trip to the Super Bowl in the balance here on 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may do it for this NFC title game.
Set 70, Indy. Look at me, zipper. Shoot.
They'll run on first down. Muhammad. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Go. Go.
They go again with Muhammad. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. On 3rd down, Muhammad. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation.
Got it.
Fuck, man.
Hey, Mike.
The
You
Panthers
missed it,
down
Mike.
to a knee out of the victory formation.
It's cool. We don't care about this.
Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side, they're
Good
so
game, my
ecstatic
boy.
they're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they've got to figure
Oh,
out
my
how
God.
it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make it tough for them to come out
That
and get
fucking
strong
pick I
next
threw,
year?
bro.
Only time will tell. But they've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
I know them niggas.
Fuck, man, I had this nigga. Fuck. Oh my god, that shit just hurt. Oh my god, it's that fucking pick I threw. Something told me he was following that route and hit circle, bro. Something told me hit circle. Yo, no, that was supposed to be a first down. Bro, that was supposed to be a first down. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you say. He definitely did. Bro. First time I had that nigga on shut down, bro. It's all good. Nigga, I had 120 rushing yards.